Oh, guess who's back? And it ain't shady. Guess who's back? Sorry, y'all. I don't have my I forgot my tripod. I'm so upset about that. It would make this so much easier. Now I gotta hold this damn thing for I don't even know how long. Look, there's a general store. I haven't been here in forever. Oh my God. I I haven't been here in forever. I am in downtown Annapolis. It's beautiful out here. Church is over. I said, I'm gonna come out here because it's such a beautiful day. I don't see no midshipmen though, y'all. I gotta be honest. I done rode through here trying to find a place to park. Ain't seen no midshipmen, so I guess I don't know. They're deployed or something. I don't know. Anyway, there's so much traffic down here. I'm like, yo, somebody was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna let you out," and I said, "I bet you are." And guess who got out? So these people trying to act like they not gonna adhere to the freaking pedestrians and then just act like the rest of us ain't here. Now we got Chipotle over here. Nobody want that. They got a lot of unique stuff down here, which is good. I'm looking for the crab cake. Always, always, always. If I even eat, I haven't eaten yet today. I just had that tea from earlier, but I don't know that I'm even. Um, I smell something. It smells like spare ribs. I don't need to eat it. I gotta watch what I'm eating. But this used to be a thorough way. Now they got all these seats out here. Look at this dog. I just saw another pretty dog. White people are out here white peopling. The white people are out here white peopling. Look at this dog. Like a person. For sure. So, that thing will probably take somebody's damn head off. Oh, child, I might sit and eat out here. See some good looking food. I don't know if y'all see this food. It smells good over here. You see these people's food, y'all? Yeah, I'm recording y'all food. I don't care. Oh yeah, it's a lot of interracial couples out here too. Do not send Dr. Umar to downtown Annapolis. He will be upset. He ain't gonna like it around here. This is my exercise for the day too. Walking around here. I haven't been in that restaurant in forever, ever, 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 ever. Yeah, it actually feels it's a little warm out here. Probably because I'm in the sun. Because before when I was coming down here, of course it was earlier in the morning. It was a little chillier. Probably because it was the morning and the sun hadn't started sunning yet as much as it needs to. All right, Chinese man, are you paying attention? Don't kill me. Because he might be racist and he might want to take out a Negro today, and I'm not the one. I'm not here for it. The Jimbo's out here singing. Mm-hmm. Dance, Negro, dance. Oh my God. I saw him earlier when I was riding by. He was like, they about take donations. Trust me, they know. Trust me, they know. There's usually a bunch of ships in here, or yachts, I should say. Looks like there's only one today. What's up with that? There's usually a lot of boats up here, and then they be on them like those people are doing. Yeah, I'm recording y'all. And then they just be chilling, eating, just boating, white people. Um, the funny part about it is that this is where I grew up. There used to be so many black people down here, and then it changed. Look at that place over there. Look, I'm sure they eating real good up there too. The chop tank. Is that the one? No. My mom took me for dinner over at the one over there. There's one over there, a different restaurant. I forget what it's called. Yeah, because it's connected to the hotel. So This the quiet side. I came down here so I could be on the quiet side a little bit. So I can sit down where it's clean. Yeah. Look at how dirty this water is. Very duck. But I spend so much time down here, so much time. This water is disgusting. Hey, water taxi. Here comes something else. Probably another water taxi. There ain't nobody's yacht. But y'all, they be yachting it up, y'all. They be yachting it up out here. Hi. John, what you looking at me for? What the fuck? Anyway, what's up? I'm back. What's going on, y'all? Did I put a title on here? I think I put a title on here. Um, oh, look at this. It used to be all cobblestone and it used to be so freaking rough. They fixed it. They fixed it. That's Miss Ann too. Shout out to Miss Ann too. Shout out to her. There's so many people. Well, no, this is not. This actually is light. It used to be. It used to be so many people here that you're gonna be you're gonna be pushing on them and touching on them and all that type of stuff. Oh, child, I can't see. Child, I can't see. Hold on. That is Alan Richard Ducks. Thank you so much. Tyrone, yeah, I'm definitely out getting some sun on a beautiful day like this when I'm already down here. Definitely. Look at that. They about to put more parking out here. I told y'all once about the Salvation Army. The Salvation Army is over that way. It's around the corner there. That my mom used to send me to for aftercare, after school, babysitting, whatever you want to call it. When I was like less than 5, so I guess it was like childcare or something. And then my grandmother used to come in there and she would shop in there, and it was just normal. It was just normal to be at the Salvation Army. And she used to take me to the Goodwill, and I used to be happy about that because I could buy something, because back then people didn't have a lot of money. So they did the best they could with what they had instead of worrying about, showing off for other people and doing stuff for not only the gram and TikTok, but just because nobody cared because everybody was the same basically. The house where my grandmother used to live is now a bed and breakfast, and it has to be worth $1 million or more. That little house that housed so many of us. Tyrone, I am in downtown Annapolis, Maryland. I just left my dad. So my dad asked me to come down. Can y'all hear me? I mean, I guess you can. Can you just confirm you can hear me? I got my AirPod in. So uh who is that? Good morning to all of y'all, but good morning to Mike Love. Shout out to Mike Love, Lauren Krause, Hiram Speaks. Yes, I am outside. Tyrone, shout out to y'all. I appreciate you. Um, I forgot what I was saying. I'm pretty sure it's something about my grandmother because that's why I like coming down here because of the memories and everything. I mean, it's nice to be here, but wow, you're white people and with the white people because that's all it is now. It didn't used to be that way. Me and my cousins used to come down here every Friday and Saturday night and play arcade games. We just be in the arcade all night. Me and my one cousin just we stayed in the arcade. That's why I like Donkey Kong and what is it called? Galaga, all those type. Those are the Miss Pac. Oh, Miss Pac Man is my game back in the day, child. Ooh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Miss Pac Man was my shit. I like Pac Man, but Miss Pac Man was better because the screens changed. Look at that. See, look at him over there paddling. Hold on. Shit, child. Y'all go paddle in that dirty ass water. Put me in the Caribbean, and that's when I get in, child. Look, here comes some on the boat. Child, white people in. Shout out to the white people, but y'all be white people in. Look at that. Mm. It actually really should be a bunch of yachts here, just secured in, getting off, going to eat over here, wherever they go to eat over there. Where I'm gonna go in a little bit. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna get something. Even though I'm not even really hungry, but anyway, look, get the paddling. There ain't no breaks. What are we doing? Yeah, that's right. Get the paddling. Imagine if one of them ducks like flooded up in their face, child. Oh, who's this? White people. White people. Child, y'all be on some yachts. I guess that's not a yacht. What would that be? A boat? A vessel? You could do crap out here too. uh, like they got activities out here. It's still a little breezy. It's still a little breezy, but I love it so much. So many memories. But the Naval Academy is over that way. Naval Academy is over there behind this whatever concoction. Actually, it says it right there. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Mm, does that say it? Can you see it? I see it. I know it's a little breezy. United States Naval Academy. So they usually be out here. But like I said, maybe they're on a yacht somewhere. Maybe on a boat. Maybe they're somewhere navying. The midshipmen are somewhere navying, as they should be. So it was actually when my dad had me do, he had me come down here because he's preaching at this church, but it really was a military appreciation day in their church, right? So anything that got to do with the military, he gonna be on it because he just loves it so much, right? His speech was awesome. I told him to send it to me because I want to read it to y'all. But that'll be during the week. I said, send it to me. I said, because I was like, oh, it's making me cry. I didn't know my dad was in the military for 40 years. Mm. Serving his country, child. Shout out to all the veterans. You already know. There's no way that I could not. There's no way that I could be born here and see my uncles are all in the army, but then to be out here and see all these midshipmen all the time and not like just love like military and military people and everything that they do. Know that people in the United States appreciate really at the end of the day, and especially after listening to my dad today. But y'all already know I say this shit all the time, but appreciate the fact that the reason why you have the mouth, you're able to talk the shit that you talk. Because let's not act like there's some countries that these asses can't be saying shit. You know what I'm saying? You know they get you can, remember when Brittany Griner was in child, was it Russia? Wherever the fuck she was, right? She wasn't over there running off at the mouth now, was she? You around here. They allowing you to smoke weed wherever the fuck you want to. And she get caught with a vape and they like, oh no, bitch. Like, yo, people just don't realize how much freedom that they have. Because one of the things that he was talking about in his speech was that he was proud to serve, and it was his duty to do so. And I think he may have been crying, honestly. And so many people came out. That church was filled. This church was so old school. This church was, I mean, I've been there before, but like today, just going back there, it is so old school. It's it's median age gotta be 65. And I know I'm old. I know I'm old, but y'all, excuse me, the median age had to be 65 up in that piece, child. I was like, oh Lord. And everybody's like, ah. I'm like, child, I don't know you. This one lady is like, I remember you. And I was like, girl, I don't know who you are. She said, you know me. I said, girl, I promise you I don't. She's like, I'm related to your aunt's husband, blah, 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 blah. I was like, girl, I don't know who you are. Um, thank you, Trinidad. Let's see that you look like Mrs. Pac. Anyway, thank you for the donation. Reaper, I do be forgetting. Pooh Man, shout out to Pooh Man. Reaper, I do be forgetting. I ain't lying, but I've tried to do what I need to do because my grandmother had Alzheimer's, so dementia, I mean. So I've tried to do stuff to make sure that I keep my mind straight. Dealing with Trinidad is a part of that regimen, and it hasn't been working too well. But anyway, um, so they the men's choir comes up there and they start singing some old school hymns, and I'm not making fun of them, but it was just so funny. I haven't seen anything like it so long. And the churches, oh, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the juke joint in The Color Purple when Suge Avery was singing to singing to Celie, because that's what they look like. I mean, they was dressed and everything, but it's not like they was dressed like. like these people. You know what I'm saying? Like what you see out here. They was totally dressed like it was still the 70s and the 60s and the 50s, but it's so good. It's all good. That was it was cool. It was cool. It was cool. And then my dad was introducing all the people that came to him, and of course he said his favorite daughter came all the way down here just to see him. That's what I'm talking about, child. And I don't even, my sister came. That hussy. She came, dropped off a cake, and left. I'm like, okay, girl. But I guess she lives here, so she sees him more often than I do. She was like, child, I ain't got time for this. Dropped that off, and then she was out. So I was like, all right, all right, all right, but yeah. So he honestly makes us all feel like we're his favorite. Well, let me rephrase. Me and my younger sister, anyway. My older sister's been through too much. Like I don't know if he does that for her, but she requires a lot more than we do. So that could be the reason why. Um, but so they were shuffling around in there, and they did they actually were talking military. They were like everybody had all their military stuff out. Like they brought all their military stuff, pictures and awards and hats, and like all this stuff was hanging around all over the place, which was cool. It was cool to see people dressed in their uniform. My dad went and got his jacket. Um, like I don't know what it is, like his military jacket, child. I don't know what it is. And excuse me, got all these stripes on and everything, and all of them knew what it meant. So I guess it's a big deal. Like he's a master sergeant, or like he was. I don't know if you keep it once you get out, but he's like, he went as high as he could with whatever the heck it is that he was doing. Um, and he said he retired one time in 2002, right? And then the freaking military called him to come back. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like you learn something new every day. They said, "Yo, can you come back?" I'm pretty sure it wasn't an ask. It was like they said you was called to come back, and then he had to go to Afghanistan, which is where I remember much more from when he was in Afghanistan than all the previous, wars that he was in, because they was talking about all the countries. He's been to all the countries, of course, and he's very, very you don't play with the military, which is probably why how I am. And then having a father, I'm sorry, a stepfather who was Navy. I got no breaks. I got no breaks. You had to be clean. Your bed had to be made. I'm not even a bed maker type of person, child, because I just feel like it get messed up every day. What are we making it up for? What is the point? That's how, that's what I do now, child. I ain't making no damn bed. My kids follow suit real quick with that. But with my father, and my stepfather, you got to get up. You got to make the effing bed. You got to go brush your teeth and get your shit together, and figure out what the fuck it is you're gonna do for the day. It wasn't no just lazing around either. It was lazing around after you did everything that you were supposed to do for the day. I was like, oh Lord, 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 what is this? What is this? Lord, I guess thank you, Trinidad. What the F? I'm a avid supporter and I bring you peace and understanding and guidance. You just rebel with your black ass. What the? I told y'all. I'm like, what the you provide me guidance. I am older than you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This what I'm talking about. Millennials. Child millennials. He sounds just like my kids, y'all. He sounds just like my kids. Thank you again. He said, I almost crashed out on my stream, so you better have a good, happy stream. Need a break. What are you crashing out for? It ain't got shit to do with me because I wasn't there. Don't blame me. Reaper, no. Don't give me no Aaliyah. Age ain't nothing but a number. That man is too damn much. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. He thinks he's my freaking second husband. He is my work husband. But child, he's too much. He's honestly too much. Not talking about birds. Ain't no, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Reaper? I tell you, y'all ain't shit. Have fun after the chores are done. Exactly. That. Well, honestly, that is how it should be. That is how it should be. I have another two Asian siblings, one in Korea and one in Cambodia. Honestly, I probably do. Because if I told y'all, I thought I was an only child. I thought I was an only child, and I was married for at least 5 years when I found out that I had an older sister, y'all. I thought I was the oldest. I thought I was the only child all those years. All those years. It had to be 20 some odd years. And then all of a sudden, here comes a sister that's older than me. Like, what the F? Then he went and had another kid with somebody else. So now I'm a middle child. But in my mind, I'm an only child because child, I didn't grow up with those people. I'm an only child for him. Like I grew up with my mother's other daughter, but I consider myself an only child on my father's side until technically he had his second, his youngest child. Because I didn't know about that girl. That's the one that dropped the cake off today. I mean, we good now, but child, I'm like, what the hell is this? I ain't like that. Mm-mm. I'm too special to be the middle child. What the fuck? But he makes sure that I feel special no matter what. Anyway, shout out to Pooh Man. That's what I'm saying. These little siblings be ruining everything. What a pain in the ass. Oh, you had the same thing, Reaper? A kid just appeared out of nowhere. Trinidad, MSG reigns supreme. Yo, daddy, MSG, whatever. Shout out to Legend. Are you down by the riverside? Are you getting baptized? Wash, rinse, repeat. Nah, I am down by the water, not the riverside though. Look at, look. Uh-oh, who's coming through? Some white people, white people. So the reason that I titled it "Are Men the Problem?" because actually in his speech, which again I gotta get it and I gotta read it to y'all. I mean, I was gonna do that stream anyway, but it was funny that after I was thinking it, he went and did the stream because he went back talking about military stuff, of course, but he started off talking about Adam and Eve, and then Poseidon MGTOW, I see you, boo. I can see here. Ryan James Papa was a Rolling Stone child to say the damn least. My one uncle, I thought his child thought she was an only child. His child, my cousin thought she was the only child. Then all of a sudden, I think I told y'all this. There, she had a brother. But the funny part of it is where we live, we didn't know this stuff. Like we didn't know. We was young. But I had met my cousin and didn't know he was my cousin. So we was, eyeing each other. And then all of a suddenly, somebody had to come out and say, "Oh no, 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 y'all related. Save that shit for somebody else." I don't know if it was my mother or because she knew, or if it was my uncle that had to be like, "Oh no, 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 y'all related. Y'all related. You need to stop this right now." Like, see, this is why you need to be telling your family what's going on instead of sitting up here just acting like you could just be out here wilding out and not tell nobody, especially when you live in small communities like that. That was just so happenstance. Shout out to Steve. I see Steve Mack, new subscriber. I appreciate you, hun. Shout out to y'all that are hanging out here. But anyway, so he started talking about Adam and Eve, and he said that it was Adam's fault of everything that's going on now in the world because he ate the apple. It ain't even Eve's fault, it's Adam's fault because he allowed it to happen. And you know what? He absolutely right. He absolutely right. Because why Indy have? Oh yeah, Pussy. So is Adam a simp, y'all? Is Adam a simp? Yeah, they were like, no, 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 exactly. Thank you, thank you. It could have been a Greek tragedy, child. Y'all have been, y'all have been, y'all have been seeing me on fucking TikTok and Instagram with these stupid ass stories talking about, yes, I date my cousin. I love him. We have kids. No, no. Um, but anyway. Oh, so y'all agree? Oh, simple. Okay. Yes, he is a simp. Okay, the original simp. Ah, okay, okay. I thought y'all would be like, oh, no way, no way. Yeah, I never thought about it. And my dad was talking about it in his speech today, and I was like, wow. I was like, exactly. It's like, of course, you're gonna come through and say no, because according to you, men do no wrong, but he was in charge. He was the only one there. It was his space. Like basically, it was like his house. It was his car. It was everything. He was his everything. Then here she come. Then all of a sudden, she's sauntering through like one of those damn women on Grand Theft Auto. And all of a sudden, he forgot what the Lord said. It was a speech, boo. Chelsea. It was a speech. Um, because it was his speech about the military because it was military appreciation, but he wove, you know, Bible into it. Um, look at Poseidon MGTOW. Excuse me, God of the Seas. To be fair, she talked him into it. So Poseidon MGTOW, can I talk you into anything? Poseidon MGTOW, or let me call you anything. God of the Seas. If I was your girlfriend, let's just pretend for a second. Can I talk you into anything, Bueller? If I said, if we live together and I said I want to go to, I don't know, Arabia, child, is that a real place? I don't know. And and we don't have a dime left to do anything in the month after everything is taken care of. So we good, right? Not I'm too dumb. Listen to the scenario first, sir. So I said I want to go to Arabia and it costs $6,000. And you know damn well we make everything good for the month in the home. Are we going? Just because I said so and because I don't know, tickle your feet under the table or something. Are we going? Because if you so in charge and you such a man and you got it under control, shouldn't you be saying, sit your funky ass, shout out to JP, ass down and go on somewhere, right? Okay, y'all are saying no. No T said if I was younger, yes, now, hell no. Legend says no. Two Men says no. And what you mean have a good trip? No, we going together, okay? We going together. So I'm just saying. But y'all so large and in charge, right? You so large and in F in charge, and that's why we got the people with the basketball players. Child, I can't remember their names. The people with the basketball players with all these hoes that look the same, and yet the one that's got one's got baby Bow Wow as the baby mom, and then got like some other famous person as the baby mom. I'm sorry, she's the baby mom to Bow Wow's kid and somebody else's kid. Then there's the whoever is Lil Baby's baby child. I can't keep up with these people. I can't keep up with these people. But it's wash, rinse, repeat. It'd be the same thing over and over and over again. Legend said, Miss, if we can't go to Applebee's, we can't go there. I'm not going to Applebee's. I'm telling you, I'm not doing it. I don't care. I'll starve. I will starve. Take me to Starbucks. That's up the street here. If I have to, I'll go there. uh, but anyway, but the point, see what, see what, Legend, see what. If you're talking about me, myself, right now, me today, right now, maybe that's the difference. I'm not going to Applebee's. Maybe 20 years ago I would go there, but my tastes have evolved, and that's just not where I'm going. That's got nothing to do with me looking down on anybody. Cause y'all, I will go to Starbucks. If somebody said, "All right, I'll take you out to Starbucks," I'm going. I'll be happy. That's what I like. You can't ask me. Excuse me. You can't ask me what I want to do and then get mad when I make the choice. Where I want to go and then get mad when I make the choice. You know what I'm saying? Devon, shout out to you, boo. He said, so the moral of this Adam and Eve story is men shouldn't listen to women. That's not the moral of the story. I think his point was this is how we got here because he was explaining why the military is needed, what it is that they do, not only for, each other, their solidarity for one another, for them, the people that are in the military, all branches. But he's also talking about sacrifice and the fact that, um, what they do is really a sacrifice of their lives in order to protect us. And he kind of equated it to how we got here. You know what I mean? So hey, that's what you hear, Reaper. Don't fall into that. No, don't fall into that. What? No Chili's barbecue sauce? No. No Chili's Olive Garden? No. 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 Um, that's okay. You don't have to like it. You taking me to Peanut Butter World? I will go there. In Times Square, there is a M&M's shop. in a Hershey shop, and I go there every single time and spend a stupid amount of money to get a bunch of damn candy that I can get right at the damn CVS for a third of the price. But I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I love it so much. I love it so much. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. No Outback. Outback sucks too. I was just there not too long ago, and I really don't like it. I just really don't like it. But I guess I can't say never to that. Yes, that's the moral. Don't listen to women. Well, you don't have to. You don't have to. That's fine. That's fine. No red something. Them cheddar biscuits, Red Lobster. Hell no. Hell no. We used to go to those places, when we were younger. Child, I'm not going to that shit. No, I don't want that shit. That shit is put in the microwave. Don't y'all know? That's not like nothing is freshly prepared and it's just boxed items, bunch of fucking salt. No, not the turkey leg hut. I was trying to go there. I was actually trying to go there. I guess I waited too long and now the place is burnt to shit. Oh well. Screwball peanut butter whiskey. Is that a thing? Because if it is, I'll order that the next time I want to vote. But maybe it's not. But anyway, back to the point because I didn't bring my phone holder stand, and I'm a little upset because I would like to put this damn phone down. Shut the hell up. One of y'all's babies is over here crying. Not burnt turkey legs. That's exactly what it is. Burnt turkey legs. Where you get all you can eat shrimp at Red Lobster? Child, I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Uh, 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 uh. There goes two. Uniform, child. I don't know how they keep that clean, but I know they have to. That's probably part of their discipline. But child, love a man in the uniform, y'all. I don't care that they white. They in a uniform. That's the bottom line for me. Anyway, uh, this is why MSG reigns supreme. We saw how corrupt. Oh yeah, that's why there's all these examples of these dumbasses falling for the same biatch over and over. Yachts, come on, yachts. They coming in. Look at that. Can I get a ride? Mm. Who has a boat here? Anybody got a boat? I'm coming to visit. Who has a boat? Anybody? Anybody got a boat? Anybody got a yacht? Oh, Blade Daywalker. I'm gonna have to email him. He does. He has a yacht and a plane. I haven't seen him in a while. I have to reach out to him. He definitely has all this shit. Hope you are well if you are here hustling, boo. Um, and then here comes this look. Take your kids out to do this. Any of y'all took your kids out here to do any of this? I've been out there, but that's just like how it is here. Um, my friend had a schooner. Okay. Yeah, a little putt putt. Derek Gaines is rich. He probably has a yacht. Legend, you got a yacht and you holding out on me? Cause child, I'm coming to visit. I want to be out on the water, child. What is this? Freak off at sea. Come enjoy it on your goodbye, sir. Goodbye, sir. Screwball is a quality peanut butter whiskey. Oh, smooth and tasty. Look it up for the sheep logo. Okay, I gotta see if it's on the ship because if it is, I'll get it and see what I think. Shout out to Ken Ward. I see you, boo. Anyway, so don't act like y'all doing anything different from what happened with Adam and Eve. It might not be you in particular, but enough of y'all, and that's all in, are doing the same thing. We're doing the same damn thing. So I talked to, a few of y'all. Shout out to you, whether it's on um, uh, Instagram, email, or if you have my number, shout out to y'all. And we be chit chatting it up sometimes, right? So Y'all got issues. Y'all got issues. I just leave it at that. Original man. Wait, original. No, Queen of Vibes. I'm in downtown Annapolis. In downtown Annapolis. Uh, God of the Sea says, "My talked me into a few dumb things." Well, thank you for your honesty. You want to tell me more? How about me? Derek Gaines, that didn't answer the question. What? Whether he has a yacht or not? Cincinnati has too many bridges, child. I was coming over to Bay Bridge to change the subject real quick. Scared to death. Not because I thought something would crash into it, but I just don't like it like that. And then on top of it, the recent crash. And then on top of it, it was a lot of traffic because it's such a beautiful day. People going to the beach, of course, which is all good. Hmm, man, these white people are white people in charm. Mm. Um, your ex? Okay. Is that why she's your ex? They said bridges need remodeling. They have remodeled the Bay Bridge and fixed it and closed it and shut it down and all that. It is too big. But the one in Virginia is worse. I told y'all the one that you start up, then you go underground, then you come up, then you go underground, then you come up. It's on the way to Norfolk. That bridge is horrible. I was just there like a month or so ago and I didn't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But that's the only way. Well, no, somebody said there's another way to get there, but it's too long and out of the way. Here comes another one. I guess they just coming through here just to turn around. They ain't hanging out today. They usually be hanging out and drinking and playing music and shit. I might go in there. Yeah, I think I might go eat in there. The Chop Town. They got a crab up there, so they probably got crab cakes. That's all I want. Um, every anniversary, every anniversary, she got on your nerves. Bed Bath and Beyond, $50 for a bath kit. What are you talking about? Bed Bath and Beyond is out of business, ain't they? I thought they all went out of business. I love that place. That's how I used to get everything to decorate my house. I was at Bed Bath and Beyond all the time. I love that place. Sucks that they closed that down. So many good places that they closed down in order to have fucking Walmart, Target, and Amazon. More ducks. Now, don't fly up here because it's gonna be a problem. Hi Jarvis, I appreciate you, boo. The one in Louisiana is all wood. I'm always oh my God, heading to Gamble. I can't even imagine that. Yes, it's the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. I can't even imagine a wood bridge. It better be small, like going over a river, like going over a river or something. Juice, late to the live. Where we at, boo? Annapolis, Maryland, boo. I missed the brown sugar lotion. That was my favorite gift to give. It sounds good, Sha. Where can we find that at? I might need some of that. I hate it crossing the Mississippi. I don't like none of them. No bridges at all, at all, at all, at all. I always just think, I guess, movies where they just end up jumping over the damn side and then you in the water forever. And my husband gave me one of them things that you're supposed to use if you do get submerged in water that's supposed to cut the glass out. And I'm like, I said, honestly, thank you. But if I run over the side of the bridge and end up in the water, I promise you the last thing I'm going to be thinking about is that damn thing. Oh, no, it's a Negro. Look. Oh, come on, Negroes. Come on, Negroes. They even on the boat, they got to come up here with all this damn music. Oh, you coming here? Look at that. This is like Miami. Is that CGA, y'all? I smell that it's a car from here. Yeah, I gotta move because they playing this music. It ain't gonna work. It be YouTube already giving me a hard ass time, literally and figuratively. Nice though. Nice, nice, nice. Child, y'all already know color's always gonna color, just like white people be white people. And don't think that I'm racist. I talk about everybody. Come up here with a bunch of loud fucking music. Lord, 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 help your people. Whatever. Anyway, smoking cigars. That's like a that's like a that's them. That's like a thing that they be doing in Miami. Yeah, Ryan James. That sound like that dude look like CGA. If they pull up here, I'm gonna scream. If they pull up here, I'm going to fucking scream. Y'all, can you parallel park that shit? Mm. It's called the situationship. Clearwater Melons. Shout out to the coloreds doing the damn thing. Okay, they leaving. Cause y'all, I was about to say, don't be pulling up here again when I moved away from y'all. Shout out to the situationship. Mm. That's funny. 'Cause if they had came over here, I was gonna scream. They ain't telling me to come on board. Mm. What if they did and it was like jump in and I jumped and ended up in the water, child? Hell no. I because just my luck. That's exactly what would have been. That's exactly what have. That's what have happened. Oh, they're the passport bros in Annapolis, Maryland. Okay, maybe they're moving over to that side to go into the restaurant. Yeah, look like they pulling up. They pulling up and then they're gonna get out. That dude in the back was. Yeah, they're getting ready to secure it over there. Um, that dude in the back with that damn cigar, child. He was getting it in. Shout out to them. It's good to see though. I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it. Did we ever figure out that Derek Gaines, do you have a boat? Do you have a yacht? Then I would literally be in a situation ship like exactly. Shit, exactly. I think it has to be like 80 degrees out here today. He better not fall because I'm gonna laugh. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in on CGA point two. CGA 2.0. Don't fall. Don't fall, ninja. Don't fall, ninja. Mm, child, he fit. All right. I wonder if they about the suntan on the top of the yacht or whatever. This is so Miami though. Hi. Uh-oh. Oh goodness gracious. Anyway. Yeah, don't jump. Go over here talk about jumping. Don't do that. Don't do that. That'd be funny. Not really, because he looks like a baby. Unless he knows how to swim. And nobody want to be in this nasty water. Annapolis should have quite a few black seamen, right? Hmm. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They're not out here, but they do. Can I swim? Yes, I can swim. I do need a boat. Who man is trolling? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I want. I don't need a boat myself, but I would get on one for sure. You know I will. You know I will. But a yacht for sure, for sure. Shout out to Uncle Rick. I see you, boo. Appreciate y'all hanging out here doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, God of the Seas, are you still here? All right, Reaper. See you later. Get to work. Oh, you were a swim instructor for 12 years. Shout out to you. I'm swimming, but not in this. No, I need to be able to see. SEE, right? Because that's a mess. Messy, that Caribbean water ruined you. I found out. Now you're too good to the majority of American waters. Amsterdam-lutely. Amsterdam-lutely. I was never in them anyway. I was only in pools. Because we used to go to Atlantic City all the time. And then Rehoboth Beach in Ocean City, Maryland. Ocean City, Maryland, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and Atlantic City, New Jersey to get into the sea. I never got in. It was just my feet. I was always like, no. But if it was a pool, I'm in there. If it's a pool, I am in there because I can see to the bottom. Had swimming lessons. I gave my kids swimming lessons. I gave my grandkids, well, the oldest anyway, swimming lessons. They all need to have it. It's a requirement. You need to know how to swim. Black people don't want to learn how to swim because of their hair, because they don't need it. I don't go by water. Any excuse is better than none. You just never know. You could be sitting out here and then fall in a gust of wind, and then what you gonna do? I'm just saying. I was out here swimming in rivers and lakes. Now I could never. Child, that's because you're white. Okay. I mean, I'm just saying. Black people really don't. No, they do. Like, let me stop. Cause my uncles and everything would say how they used to go down to the river and everything, and they didn't know how to swim. That's the crazy part. So dangerous. They didn't know how to swim. I mean, I don't know if they do now. And they was in the water like it wasn't nothing, because that's just what people did back in the day. Kids, little boys, they was out there. They didn't care. But it's like we still need to know how to swim because plenty of people ended up drowning too. Grew up on Castle Island. Okay. Red Cross certified. Okay. Shout out to you. I guess that means you know how to swim. That's good. That's good. That's good. Child. Shout out to y'all for hanging out here. Just hanging out on a beautiful day. Look at the clouds. That's what I'm talking about. Look at those clouds. I love that. Where's the sun? There it is. There it is. That dude's still down there singing. Don't try swimming in the Mississippi. Hell no. Hell no. Mike, Messi, are you in Annapolis since everyone is talking about it? I am. I am. I am. This is where I was born. The capital of a Maryland. Maryland, as some people call it. Maryland. But hey, upward man. I see you, boo. Shout out to y'all hanging out, doing absolutely nothing. That's what they say when I go to Turks in Margaritaville. Hanging out, doing absolutely nothing, cause why not? Better than sitting in the house. Excuse me. Better than sitting in the house. When I came from Starbucks, I ended up getting lost, if you can believe it. Excuse me. And ended up late and was waiting for my dad to tell me, "Oh, could you be late?" Because you can't be late, child. Not with a man in the military. You cannot be late. Well, with him anyway. If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, you're fired. And that's how he did his job. Shout out to Great T. I love you back, boo. Uh, oh, you're in Glen Burnie? Shout out to you. That's where he used to live. That's where he used to live. And then he moved to Crownsville, but now he lives in assisted living, which I think is in Bowie, I believe. What's up to Almond Eyes? Underrated Darkness said hi. Trinidad said I went and swam in Maine and Vermont in the rivers. I don't believe that for a second. You don't know how to swim. You going straight to the bottom. Bless you. I don't believe that. That was instilled in me too. Shout out to the Queen of Vibes. Yeah, my mother don't play about some things. Some things she don't play about. Well, honestly, she don't play about anything, but because she can be she can be a lot unreasonable. Hence the name Mommy Dearest. Too unreasonable. But that's okay. You would think that I would be like one of the neatest people in the world, having a army and a navy. Nope, nope. I think I might have rebelled. Oh, I could do whatever I want now. I'm not making my bed. I'm like, oh my God. The only time that I make my bed is when I change the sheets. I do not feel like getting up every day and making the bed, even though that's supposed to be a good discipline, allegedly. Helps you have a better day. I just heard that somewhere. I just recently heard that. It will help you have a better day. Like, yeah, wait a damn minute. Maybe I should try it. At the volleyball game across the street on the beach. Bet you are. Women or men? I'm assuming it's women. Love volleyball. Share, what's up, gal? Shout out to y'all. Is it women? God of the Sea. I'm still trying to get used to saying that. Have you seen SKC lately? I swear I haven't seen him in like months. Months on here. It's a mixed group. Okay. There must be just people trying to have fun and not professionals. Hey Nicole, all is good, all is good. Church was good. My dad did the damn thing. I take a look at his speech, or I'll read it to you after he sends it to me. A couple of girls. Why did they hide that? I don't know why they hid your comments, but okay. A made up bed makes a messy room not look so messy. Ain't nobody going in there, so it don't matter. That's all the more reason. What kind of reason is that? Ain't nobody going in there. Like if my when my kids come over, they'll go in there because they're nosy. But only the people that need to be in there go in there. So no, no, I go home right now, and I know that the covers are just strewn down to the bottom of the bed. Because that's usually where they end up. Um, not messy lives up to her name. That's why TLA gave it to me. He must have seen the same thing that y'all are saying. Okay. I don't think I'm messy. I just think it's funny. I mean, I can be. But I'm just saying. YouTube hates you. Is that the reason why? Yeah, all you just said was a couple of girls and they flagged it. Like, what the hell? But YouTube has been on my ass though. I don't know what their problem is. They demonetize everything. They're saying everything is copywritten. And I'm like, like the video that I did when I was just by myself. Like, I understand like when I was ranting to DOD, they demonetized that. I mean, my language was was off the hook, of course. That makes sense. But then they're saying like a stream that I did by myself prior to that was copywritten. I'm like, I'm the only person in this video talking and I'm reading. How in the hell is it a copyright? Not a copyright strike, but a copyright thing where they're like, it's demonetized. I'm like, they on some bullshit. But it's only on live streams. But the videos are fine. So I'm trying to figure out. I sent them an email or two, and of course, ain't nobody responded back to me. But I'm gonna wait to see what the hell it is that that they say. It's like whatever. No, it makes no sense. Most of the stuff that they do don't make much sense at all, at all. But what can we do? Nothing. Try to figure it out. What Michael do? Oh, you talking to Michael up? Okay. Anyway, so exactly makes no sense yet. They have to fix the system. Instagram or TikTok system is better. Yeah, I have no problems with Instagram. I got so many Instagram accounts. It's ridiculous. I can't even keep up with it. And TikTok, I just stay away from it because I don't even feel like learning it like that. I know it's probably the one that will get you more views or whatever, because that's what people use to get their people over to YouTube, but I just don't have the patience for it. I just use that to just see what's going on over there. Let's see out there giving these good black people black fatigue by recording their food. They probably are tired of me out here talking about white people out here, white people and child. They are. What's Coach doing? They still. Oh, it looks like the girls got off the boat, so they just down there smoking their cigars. I love those old salt box houses. Salt box houses. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't change. Like they've changed. All of these buildings are the exact. Maybe not that one, but all of these buildings are the same that exact buildings that were here when I was a child. All of them. They've updated some, but basically these are all the same damn buildings. Look exactly the same, even as you go up the road there, which is cool. It still makes it familiar to me. But Sharon said I'm tired. Do I have the black fatigue? I got it. I got it. John, shoes check. What you mean shoes check? What you mean? I got black fatigue though, definitely. Because Negroes be getting on my nerves. It's about to be the second week of the Diddy trial. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. Starting off with Dawn Ricard, however you say her name. And then, she's got nothing nice to say because she's the one that has a lawsuit against him already. And then if they bring Aubrey O'Day, which I haven't heard, she's not gonna have nothing nice to say. But I love how, and I'm not absolving Diddy of anything that he may have done. I don't, people get all riled up and think that I'm defending Diddy. You don't hear me defending anybody with regard to anything, but adult. If it was so bad, why didn't y'all leave? You're on camera giving the man a hard time and he laying you out and you still stayed. I watched that show. I watched Making the Bands. A couple of seasons. I remember the one with Babs and Ness and all those people where they had to welcome Junior. Y'all stayed. So all these people that choose to stay in these situations, and then it was allegedly a bad thing. It wasn't good for them. Dylon, whatever he said about it all, but y'all be staying. So how is it that it's anybody else's fault but yours because you want that fame more than anything? Which is the same thing with Cassie. What's the difference? So when one of them, I think it's Dylon, one of them making the band members come out there and start talking about what Diddy did, what Diddy did, what Diddy did. Don't nobody got no empathy or sympathy for him the way that they do for Cassie. He was young too, technically. Not idiot fatigue. I do have idiot fatigue. I agree with you. Ninja fatigue or that. And was away from it and came back. How was that abuse? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because of Stockholm syndrome, child. You know they got an excuse for everything. It's the same difference with the girl with Cosby. I forget her name right now. She got paid out and then she came back, but she kept coming back. He raped her. She kept coming back. Like I'm just trying to understand when we gonna hold these people accountable for the decisions that they fucking make. You're an adult. You are an adult. You wanted that fame and whatever music, whatever it is, more than your own self respect. You was down for whatever, as they say, and whatever is what it was. Who blocked you? Who blocked you? God of the Seas. God of the Seas. It sounds like with your name, you should have a yacht. What's up with that? Where your yacht at? Where your boat? We need to have a party on your yacht. And Lupita and Weinstein, she went to his apartment 5 times, but he violated her. Lupita Nyong'o? He did something to her? Oh, YouTube? Okay. I don't think I knew that. I feel like Ashley Judd is like the only person, I think it's Ashley Judd that said no to Weinstein and then her career tanked after that, allegedly. But but they did whatever they needed to do in order to get whatever it is that they was looking for. But we're supposed to think, oh, it's not your fault. And it's the big bad man that did this to you against your will, where we can see you coming and going freely the way, that you wanted to. Not Lupita. I think she's talking about Lupita Nyong'o, who was messing with Jonathan Joshua Jackson, who's divorcing his black wife. What's her name? And she out here complaining that he promised to take care of her if they broke up. What shit is that, y'all? Like what? Like what kind of shit is that? Oh, you promised to take care of me for the rest of your life if we broke up. What? Like, there's not even anything wrong with you. Why do I have to take care of you? That sounds crazy. Ashley has a husband, so she good. I mean, I don't think it's about that. I think the point was that she stood up for herself, and that makes sense to me. Instead of, going for whatever and doing whatever. And then turn around and try to say that somebody forced you or it wasn't right, it wasn't fair. And I'm not saying that any man should be violating you. I just don't understand that how you work for Smokey Robinson for 15 years while he allegedly raped you every day, but that's not your fault. It's his, and you get to sue him. Like, when do the courts throw shit out? That's what I want to know. It's not right. It's not fair. Exactly. And yeah, she does act, but I feel like she was on a trajectory after she made that movie with forget his name. I wonder if he's alive. I think when she was escaping her husband who was abusing her, and that was a good movie. And then she kind of like disappeared. Yeah, she did the right thing. I don't think he took any coochie from her, they careers just don't take off and they mad. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what happened to her after that movie. Can't think of that dude's name. And but these people, are willing to do whatever because of what they want, and nobody seems to want to acknowledge that. And then they got this sympathy for, like Cassie, and it's like she made a decision to go back. How you calling and have an ex with your rapist, and y'all don't see that? I don't know. It's just me. It's a lot of traumatized people. That's what I think. That's out here not having a shit. Uh, what was the word? Not dealing with their shit, and so they can see everything wrong and can't see anything right. What a way to live. It's not funny, but like, what a way to live. They all you do is see trauma at every turn, no matter what. I can't imagine that. I just can't imagine just being miserable every day. You gotta be. And then fighting other people because they don't see it your way. We all don't have that type of trauma. Praise the Lord. Double jeopardy. That's exactly what it was called. Thank you, Aminaz. She like kind of disappeared right after that movie. Um, she showed up on the red carpet movie and they were mad that she came. What kind of mess? As long as she paying her, I think they gotta pay a fee to be actors. As long as they paying their fee, then what difference does it make? As far as I'm concerned. Nah, they use saying trauma as an excuse to be wild. They using saying trauma as an excuse to be wild. Maybe that's what it is. But 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 when y'all, since you brought it up, Mike Love, shout out to Michael Love, those wild people be having so much to say about all this stuff with relationships, right? What like I've been watching a lot of Angry Man stuff on Instagram because he picks up these shorts and then he, makes his commentary. Shout out to Angry Man. And some of the things that he be coming up with, I'm like, oh my God, who are you people? Where do you come from? Remember the one yesterday where the girl said, no man that's born on his birthday is any good. Stay away from men born on their birthday. Like just saying it. And like for that girl, like sometimes I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh, this is a skit. I feel like that girl meant that. But then be worrying about what the heck y'all be doing it, when you be doing it, who you be doing with, and all that type of stuff, right? My God is named the Almond Eyes. Yeah, God of the Seas. We had a video yesterday of a girl saying that and was serious as a heart attack as she was eating her ice cream. Avoid men born on their birthday. It's a red flag or something like that. I'm like, y'all just be out here saying the most. Not YouTube fatigue. I think that might be a thing, Lauren, because child, sometimes I'm just like, I can't do this today. I just can't do this today. Some of the stuff that I see, y'all, that I'm just like, I can't do it. I just exit out. I said, I can't do it. And watching Angry Man shorts be like, having me black fatigue, child. I be black fatigue. There goes another one. Um, yes, that one was definitely rage bait. I like crazy. Right. How does that make sense? Exactly. It doesn't make any sense, but they're still out here saying this crazy stuff. And then we'll turn around and be like, um, in one breath, I don't want a man, I don't need a man. And in the next breath, how come no man came to protect me and ask me out and bought me a drink? And you know what it is. That same stuff over and over and over again, right? So when I was actually talking about like the regular degular smegulars, like the people from Instagram, like the baby moms for Anthony Edwards and uh, the other one, child, Lil Baby and Bow Wow, they all are passing around the same women and definitely the same type of women. But that's just like a higher level, right? That's what I always say of what goes down here, like in real life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to understand, and this is why another reason why I titled it "It's All Men's Fault," right? So if we watch a Kendra G video, we all know that they're gonna be crazy, half damn crazy. It's gonna be something stupid. I can count on one hand how many normal people there have been, as long as we've been watching it for 3 years, right? Um, Yeah, his shorts be giving me fatigue too. Ah, he's funny though. He be funny sometimes though. Um, so they be saying that and carrying on, blah 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 blah, right? So you would think that from all that that these are the crazy people. That kind of like these are the crazy people. Well, how these crazy people still be getting pregnant? How they still be, getting whatever they get? I don't know what they get: money, cars, clothes, whatever the hell it is that they looking for, right? I feel like with the Adam and Eve thing that y'all can't discern the difference anyway, because it all comes down to the PUSSY. Because like the people that be saying crazy stuff. Let's take them out of the thing. So how do these same Instagram people keep getting pregnant, keep getting all these athletes and everything? Okay, we can say that Brittany Renner said that they're all dumb. But if you watch a channel like on Instagram, Father Lives Matter, they're getting into the same situations. They might not be repeat baby moms and stuff like that, but these bitches be crazy. These bitches be crazy. The dude that had to write his son's last note on his body, had it tattered on his body or whatever that you call it, because the woman won't let him see the kid. The what is her name? Haley Bailey now with DDG. She's saying that he changed, of course. Well, no, I don't know what she's saying actually, because somebody had a video and I got to make sure that I get it, where she was on record saying he's a great dad, he's wonderful, he does it all, he takes care of the kid, he's so sweet, he takes care of me basically. And then all of a sudden now you got a restraining order saying that he the worst man since sliced fucking bread. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? And the likelihood, of course, is because he didn't do what she wanted him to do, and or they broke up, and now she mad. So, from what I understand, he broke up with her allegedly. Because again, I really don't know these people like that. Upward man, it's so sad that there are so many people that have made the negative decisions that they have made, and then feel shameless enough to put it on display for Kendra G to get paid from without consideration. And that's why, hey boo, shout out to be world class. Always good to see you, boo. Empathy or sympathy for none of them. If they can't see that Kendra is using them for her own gain, and she continues to um like make money, which I don't have a problem with, but she's not out there to help you. If they don't see that, that's on them. That's on them. So good luck to them people, but not really. And the people that choose to deal with that. Because there's enough people dealing with it. There's enough people dealing with it. And oh look, here come a good one. And I know y'all will say it's poop nugging them, but I don't think that it is. I don't think that it is. Now the girl that's gonna be suing Lil Wayne allegedly, his ex-girlfriend, because he was supposed to take care of her, I guess, for the rest of his life or rest of her life. Tehran. Like what is this taking care of people for the rest of their lives? But I feel like personally, mm, mm, thank you for the cash app beside Midtown. I'm not gonna open it because it might disturb the stream. I appreciate you, hon. Mm, I feel like when you think about the Adam and Eve thing, that y'all be falling for it. Honestly think that y'all be falling for it, and not even falling for it like you don't know, because that's what you like. Y'all must like women that are damsels in distress, if that makes sense. Y'all like I understand one, wanting a woman that needs you, right? But it's like I feel like it's the need is money, and that's why the focus is always money. So so you can say, you know, like Trinidad says, pipes and paychecks, I think is what it is. He said pipes and paychecks, but it's like, but that's what y'all want. That's what y'all like. That's what y'all deal with. So that's why they out here saying it. And then you say, because we was having a discussion the other day, or maybe it was in somebody else's chat, and they were saying, that it would be easier just to pay a prostitute, right? You could just pay a prostitute, and then you don't have to deal with anything. Blah 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 blah. Well, who's an prostitute for the most part? Those people on OF and even on Instagram. It don't even have to be walking the streets anymore, as we know everything is digital, right? So in essence, you're saying that that's what you like for whatever the reason is. So that's how they can continue to come out here and say all that stuff, right? I want you to pay 25,000 per cheek. I want you to give me money for this. I want you to give me money for that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I was watching this one video where the girl was like, Until you give me money, I won't go out with you." Like, the stuff is not coming from nowhere. You know what I mean? It's not coming from nowhere. God of the Sea said, "We are walking ATMs." But that's what y'all want. You be advertising that. Maybe not you necessarily, right? But it's what you advertise. You be leading with money. So how can you say in 1 second that somebody wants you for money, and then you're leading with money? What's up, mixed chick? I see you, boo. 25K per cheek is just in comparison to the amount of money that Shannon Sharp has down here to what regular degulars have, right? He has the money to trick off like that, and y'all have the money that y'all have in order to trick off like that. Danny said, "I'm not no damn walking ATM." The F. Okay, maybe you aren't, but enough have to be in order for them to be out here talking like this. This is not coming out of the side of people's necks. Okay. So if you out here saying, like, if you think it's weird, right? How am I gonna phrase this? Uh Let me figure out how to say this. So I'm not saying y'all leave with money and say you don't want anything involving emotions, get it, and then they mad. Well, okay, so if when you say that, definitely. So if you are saying that you don't want to, you're emotionless or whatever, which is fine, do what you do, right? Then I'm thinking maybe you should be with prostitutes. That would make sense, right? Because basically that's how CGA is. I'll be honest with you. That's how he is, in my opinion. He talks, talks that smack all the daggone time, right? And shout out to him for what he does. Danny says that's simp culture. I don't even know what the name of it is, but I just think it's just uh people be lying. People be lying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, so is it the men's fault at the end of the day? Because it's always women, 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 child. I'll call out anybody. Let's not get it twisted. Y'all already know. Child, my toes, I'm so happy with how my toes turned out. Anyway, focus, child. Um, Trick culture. Okay, that's a thing. I never heard of that before. What's a dangerous idea? Maybe I missed that. You can call it whatever name that you want to, but I'm just trying to understand for y'all, and this time I'm talking about y'all, um, that say that you complain about like one minute it'll be, one of the we really can't even claim the crazy people that come from Kendra G and come from Ashley so because they're just crazy. But they're getting something from someone somehow, some way. So if you decide that, okay, I'm gonna call this one up. Let me just go take a step further. It is Annapolis. Stop lying. If you if somebody comes on a Kendra G and says that you gotta pay me $500, y'all will go do it because you know what you're looking for at the end. And the odds are, since she's saying it, she's gonna do it. And you're saying that that's okay because it's easier to pay than not, right? So that means that what they're saying is actually true. So they're getting exactly what they want. So then you complain about women who always ask for money, but that's what you want because is it a need for someone to need you or something like that? Then you got the I don't want a man, I don't need a man, which I told y'all for most of the time that's just bullshit. That's just something to say to get people riled up and chaotic because you're not gonna spend so much time talking about the same people that you don't need. It doesn't make sense. Anybody that's really on that I don't want a man, I don't need a man type of time, they ain't gonna be talking about you. I promise you they're not. I promise you they're not. I promise you they're not. Nick said, I need your view. Peaceful. It's very peaceful here. I'm a little bit more comfortable than I thought I was going to be. I haven't even eaten yet today, but I get something before I leave. Try and get a crab cakes. Um, World class, just saying the tricks and the simps are the ones giving females the idea that they can demand money for their attention. But then there's men who be leading with their money. You lead with your money. So what do you think that you're gonna get from that? You know what I'm saying? Like if you say stuff like, uh, just say for instance, right? I used to give this one this much money. I used to give this one this much money. I used to give one this much money. I used to give one this much money. I used to. Is that not leading with your money? Because just say you're talking to me, right? Just say you're talking to me, and that's what you keep saying. I used to give this one this much money. I used to give this one this much money. I used to give this one this much money. Okay, so you're leading with your money. So when you come across someone that don't necessarily is not thinking about your money, you don't know what the fuck to do. You don't know how to act. You don't know how to handle it. Because you need somebody to need you. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. Because I'm like, this don't something just ain't right. You need somebody to say that they need you. And that usually is about money. Oh, I need I don't know, child. I need my nails done. Child, what I look like going around talking about I need my nails done. Child, it's gonna be I'm going to get my nails done. You know what I mean? It's not, oh, I need my nails done. Child, let me yo, I'm gonna go to Mr. Messy and be like, I need my nails done. He gonna look at me and be like, the fuck are you telling me that for? Yo, oh my god, I promise you that's exactly what he will say. The fuck you telling me for? So rude. Um, but tell them dudes to pay them bills. Michon, tell them dudes to pay them bills. Um, yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. So that's just something that I have never done because that's weird. Because I guess I have a mother and father who showed me about working and taking care of self. You know what I'm saying? Maybe allegedly. I don't know. That's what it is, right? So I was just thinking about it because just I see you still here. So God of the seas. If we dating, me and you, okay, it's just me and you. And you already said that we ain't going to what did I say? Arabia. Is that a real place or is that made up in the Disney movies, y'all? I don't know if that's a real place. Um, so oh wait, okay. Thanks for catching up, mixed. Okay. So God of the seas, you and me are dating, right? And I tell you, I say to you, uh, I wanna Arabia is real. All right, thank y'all. Cause I can y'all family, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. Anyway, so God of the seas, I say, I wanna take you on a cruise. Anton is real, Arabia is real. Okay, okay. Yeah, we know Anton is real. So God of the seas, I said, I want to take you on a cruise. Right? I got it. It's not a big deal. I'm not asking you for anything. I don't want no money from you. I ain't asking you to pay for shit. Like, obviously you get on the boat, that's something different, but I got it. How- Is is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? So should I be saying I want to go on a cruise, I want you to pay for it. If I got it, then I got it. But I feel like y'all be so waiting for someone to ask you for something that you can't even look at it like this is a person that I don't have to technically take care of like a fucking child. But then you be on this internet talking about all these women are just want people's fucking D and money. It's Not let's see that bathing suit. I am not in a bathing suit, child. This is not a place to be in a bathing suit. When I said I paid for several trips that my ex and I went on. That's cool. That's good. That's cool. But I feel like I don't know that like you can't fathom. And then I wouldn't be God of the seas. I'm talking to you because it's me and you dating, right? Wait, what do you mean no? What you mean no? What you mean God of the seas? No, you're not coming? You're not gonna go? Okay, so see, maybe I'm the weird one. So you're not gonna go? Is that what you're saying? Let me know. Over man. I'll admit I love to be needed. It gives me purpose. Plus, I've been married for so long that I didn't know anything else. My wife and daughters are my babies. I love that. I love that, and I love that for you. I understand. I understand. Oh, they keep blocking your responses. Okay, I didn't see that. I must have missed it. I'm sorry, boo. You might need to redact. They're talking code. What is going on? Nicole said I'm swirling with God. I got to see if she gonna tell Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar said, Woo. Mm-mm-mm. Amina says if it makes you feel better, then pay for the activities on the trip. Um, child, Amina, I don't even know that you can even get that far. To be perfectly honest with you, listen, if somebody asks me to do something and I'm unsure, trust me, you're gonna know. You're gonna be sure what my answer is gonna be, right? There's no need to him and haw. If the answer is no, then the answer is no. There's no need to take, me through anything because I'm not gonna take you through shit. Nope. I want you to do such and such. All right, I'll do it. Or at least I'll be like, all right, let me check my calendar first to make sure I ain't got nothing else going on. Cause like next weekend I'm going to Virginia. And then the next no, not next weekend. The weekend after is Memorial Day. I gotta go to Virginia for Memorial Day. So it's like, all right, I gotta check my calendar to see, what's going on from that perspective. But child, imagine somebody coming to me saying, "Child, you want to go on a cruise? Do y'all? What do you think my answer is going to be? Child, when? Child, when? Wait, first question is going to be how long? Because it got to be a minimum of 7, 7 days. 7 to 10 is good. Mr. K2B, good women are easy and natural to do for. Mm, you would think, you would think. So, um, now Umar is coming for me. That's funny. Mm. But let me go back because I saw Mr. K2B2 said, Michon, you so cool and down to earth. Women like you are easy to just do for and get stuff for. You don't have to ask. I appreciate you. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm not even gonna act like, thank you so much. Y'all are too kind, right? I appreciate you. But I can have moments. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm emotional. I definitely am. I feel like I control it enough. But I be in my own head enough of the time. I'm not gonna lie, I be in my head. I be in my own head. I gotta calm myself down, right? But um, I also pay attention. I do a lot of listening. That's a phrase I think I learned from my mother. Listen more and talk less. I do a lot of listening. That's why I'm like something is missing and it don't make no sense. Something is missing and it don't make no sense. Because I don't think it's this difficult. I just don't think it's this difficult. But if you're someone that needs somebody to be like, oh, can you do this for me? Oh, can you do that for me, child? If that's where you at, then be there. You know what I mean? If that's the type of time that you're on, and I think a lot of people around here are and don't want to admit it, then that's where you are. Then have at it. Then have the fuck at it. Like I just have never been like that. That's again, that's just weird to me to just be like, okay, like it's something different. Like it's like, child, can I get $20? That's something different. You know what I mean? Or, you know, um, I don't know. Like I don't know. It's just something different. If it's just like, oh my God, can I just get $50 or something like that? That's one thing. But if it's like, oh my God, I need you to pay my electric bill, that is so childish. That is so immature. You can't even take care of yourself. But then y'all be up here on this internet talking about, all these people, all these women are so needy and they all they want is money, all they want is money, but you leading with the fucking money. You're creating the fucking monster. You're supporting that shit. So in essence are talking out of both sides of your mouth. And one moment is this, and then the next moment is that. Um, Thoughtful women are the best. Yo, that's another thing that like I don't even think some of y'all, be knowing what like thoughtfulness is, right? Like I know everybody is different. I know everybody is different, right? But y'all, these people that you want to need you, that you want to ask you for stuff all the time, do they even do anything like ask you about your fucking day? Do they even be like, is there anything that I can do for you? You know what I'm saying? Is there ever a concern for what you need and what you want and how you feel? I guess that doesn't matter because I don't know, societal sociopathy. Child, that's too much for me. We do for each other, take care of each other. Shout out to Few Really Yours. Love that. Shout out to Petty in the building. I see you, boo. Shout out to y'all hanging out on a beautiful day in downtown Annapolis. Mr. KGB2 said it is what it is. You a woman. It's understandable, but these new chicks is crazy. They're crazy by way of y'all, though. I'm sorry. I mean, there's enough, we didn't separate it for the crazy, that's the crazy, that's the crazy, but there's enough that are crazy due to the things that y'all, allow. I'm sorry. These new cats are insecure with deep measurement contests. Mm. Oh, you mean the men? Okay, okay, okay. Upward man say you still running behind Mr. Holman to shame, 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 shame. Oh my God, that is so funny. Shout out to MTR for that. Lord, Lord, Lord. Earl said, shout out to Earl. Did I know you were here? Selfishness. Like a socialization. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, you are right. Well, thank you for acknowledging, even if I wasn't, like I'm not trying to be right, but it's just was like I just been thinking like I'm just like something is missing. These people are not gonna keep saying this stuff if they're not getting it somehow, some way from somebody. Because if Poopnug and Klein, shout out to Quantavious down in Fulton County, if Poopnug and Darkest and Demarcus ain't got shit, oh, here comes some more midshipmen. They're women though. They look good too still. If they ain't got shit, they're getting it from somebody, somehow, some way. And then that's what y'all call what do y'all call it? Oh shit, what is it called? When they circle back, what is that called, y'all? When a woman circles back, what is that called? I forgot. It's on the tip of my tongue. Single life is peaceful, Michon. Earl, I thought you had a 23-year-old girlfriend or something. I don't be forgetting much. Hey, big head. Yes. Yes. Oh, here comes some more. Mm, they look good. Yeah, so the hey big head. Hey big head text. Y'all love that shit. Y'all love that shit. 'Cause I hear y'all talking about it and then I'm like, well, who is calling some dude back that they used to see? I don't even know however long ago when the shit is over, child. Ain't everybody moved on? Hasn't everyone moved on? Excuse me. Them ducks is fighting. I wish I would pick up the fucking phone, an Instagram DM, a messenger message to say, "Hey, can you give me money so I can pay my fucking phone bill or something like that?" What in the entire F? Oh, because it works. It works. You can be called whatever y'all want to call it. Because you need some women to need you. You need some women to need you. And you all are thinking that need means money. And then complain about women wanting money. Make it make sense. I'm just saying, make it make sense. Annapolis is beautiful on a nice day. Annapolis is beautiful on a bad day. That's my town, okay? I love it down here. Always, always, and forever. Um, Mr. Beats K2 said, good starts with femininity, not just looking good, being kind to others, and taking care of the ones you care for. I do agree with you. Uh, God of the Sea says, don't know how to communicate like humans. Mhm. Chris said, them ducks be like, why the pretty lady not feeding us, child? I ain't got nothing to eat myself. What I look like feeding these damn ducks? I ain't fed myself. Woo! Lord, 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 that's probably it. Oh, you know what? That's what this thing is right here that I'm sitting next to. Is to feed them birds, child. No, I don't want them around me because then they're gonna start to squawk up and come out of the water, and I get wet. Ain't nobody got time for that. Upward man. Weirdly enough, before I got married, it seemed like everybody's ex I had came out of the woodworks. It was as if Satan himself sounded the alarm. He probably Lord, Lord, Lord. Not Bougieville, Annapolis, Maryland. It is now, maybe, but it was not when I lived here. Um, but yeah, yeah. I'm just like that. That is so weird to me because when it's truly over, like this is the conversation I had with my girlfriends. I was telling y'all, or my friends at work last week, where they couldn't fathom that Cassie was responsible for her own decisions, but she kept going back to him even after they broke up. I said, because when people allegedly, break up, a lot of the times they go back and forth sometimes before they really, deem they're going to do it or they're going to firmly break up. Because when I'm done, I'm done. When I'm done, I'm not calling nobody back. I was sitting there thinking about it after we were talking about it. I was like, I have never called back an old nobody once we were done. Never have I ever. But they reach out to me. Not because they hey big head on me, like looking for anything from me, like money or anything like that. But they definitely are circling back, to see what's going on. And that's happened a lot. That's happened a lot. And then, I'm not offended by it or anything, but it's one thing. Okay, so they're circling back to say, what's your situation? What's going on? I was thinking about you. They go through all that. All right. But it would imagine if they came knock 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 on a messenger talking about, hey yo, can you give me $200 for my phone bill and I miss you? Like what the fuck is that? What is that? That sounds crazy. Crazy. Um Chelsea said I had an ex reach out yesterday. Girl, child, I am everybody's oh, you were my what did they say? You were the one that got away. This one nigga said that. I said, nigga, we never even dated. What are you saying that for? I'm confused. Oh, because I always. I said, well, you didn't. So I don't know why you're bringing this shit up now. Come on now. And he's married. Like, why are you talking to me? Like, get out of my face. Just get out of my face. You don't make any sense right now. Um, but yeah, it's always, oh, you're the one that got away. Well, why you let me get then? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Child, and I don't. Well, this blocking wasn't a thing before, but I don't really do. If I'm blocking you, I really can't stand you because I don't even block like that. If I blocking you, then I really can't stand you. And I actually did at one point had blocked somebody at one point in life, and that nigga used somebody else's phone in order to in order to talk to me. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Oh, it's me. Oh, nigga. What? 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 I'm like, child, ain't even no point in blocking anybody anyway. On an iPhone, you can, what is it, star 69? Somebody said something. Oh, somebody said if you turn off iMessage for another iPhone person to call, it's going to go straight through. I said, oh my God, you can't even get away from people. Yo, Cassie going back and effing Diddy after he allegedly raped her. I would be a fool if I ever went back to the dude that kidnapped me and be like, hey, boo, what's up? Can you give me $200 for my phone bill? Like, y'all, come on now. It's not just women's fault, y'all. It's just not women's fault. I know y'all want to stand on all business and shit, but it just that don't make no sense to me. That don't make no sense to me. So it is what it is. If that's what you like, and you like it, I love it. But I thought people wanted, mature women who can actually handle their business and not have to be in need and asking for shit all the time. Who would be able to be like, you know, don't Neil got a song like that? I think he got a song where he's like, I got it, I got it. I forget what that song is called. Do you know what I'm talking about? Am I crazy? That math on track. It would take a lot. Excuse me. And he said it would take a lot for me to ban a person on my channel with my name and on. Yeah, I really don't block people for the most part. You got to be threatening or something. I blocked DOD though, and that nigga still tagging me and shit. Like, nigga, what is your obsession with me? I don't understand. Again, I told you in the video that I was going to block you, and you're still tagging me. I don't even understand how I'm still getting the fucking notification for the shit if I did block them. YouTube on some bullshit. I'm gonna need them to get it together. But that's YouTube. I'm talking about real life, like on the phone and messengers and Facebook and all that stuff. It's a waste of time because child, if somebody want to get in contact with you, they're gonna get in contact with you. So I really gotta can't stand to hate you and really, really like triply, quadruply done with your ass in order to do all that. And I did that. What that nigga do? Use somebody else's phone, child. Anyway, so I guess that's a waste of time. Chelsea said, same messy me, and you got exes from 10 years still reaching out. Girl, these are people from high school. These are people from high school. Like me and my high school friends, we do hang out, but if y'all don't go to hell, anyway. Um, I'm with you, Messy. I don't need closure. I don't want you no more. You the past for a reason, and my memory long. Oh Lord, I'm not gonna say that I want to be, cool with anybody because I'm not like that really. I'm not gonna talk to the person that kidnapped me. I can tell you that is like probably the only person where I'm like, I never need to ever see your face or talk to you again. Never. So God forbid if there was a grape, how you could go back and have X with that person is beyond me. Shout out to Unlimited Power. I see you, boo. I'm scrolling back. Stockholm syndrome is the answer to everything for bullshit. Um, um, hold on. This case has cast looking like Tolly with a rehab and DRUG use recoveries. She got some shit with her for sure. And the people just don't want to see it because they just don't want to see it because they just want to act like this woman ain't responsible for her own life and the decisions that she's made. But like I said about the one from making the band, the other one, I think it's Dylon, if I'm not mistaken, or whichever member of the band that said that Puffy is the reason why he never was successful and he ain't got shit and he's so down bad and he looks miserable and says it's all his fault. I don't hear nobody coming to his defense saying it wasn't his fault and he had Stockholm syndrome and he was young because child, they was all young on that show. But all of a sudden, it don't count for him. He doesn't matter. He don't count. Mr. K2 said, "I'm sorry, Cassie has no credibility, and I know Puffy is a dirtbag." Agree. I agree. I am not defending Puffy in any way, shape, or form. But I just feel like adults were adulting and they knew what it was. Chelsea, that DOD guy was weird talking about you biased to white people. I went off on him like messy telling of anybody, but you mean shout out to you, boo. I appreciate you. Like, like I don't be thinking about white people like that, y'all. I don't. He and all the pro blacks, not all of them. It's the pro blacks that be thinking about white people like that. I promise you, I don't. Like, I call y'all out because we cool and everything, and we all racist according to them. Dude, as long as you treat me right, I treat you right. Excuse me, and that's the bottom line. I don't be sitting around thinking about what white people are doing at what time is it? 3:25 downtown Annapolis on a Sunday. Uh-oh. Is she old enough for that? Girl, get back up there. She was showing it off for a second. Go, girl. Um, K2, Cassie and her husband definitely use this as a come up. Definitely use this as a come up. She getting another 10 million from the hotel. So she got 20 million from Puff. She's gonna get 10 million from the hotel sometime in the next couple of weeks. And you think that she's gonna write a book, allegedly. She canceled that tour right quick after she got that money. And then what's she gonna do after that? Probably do somebody will come and ask her to do a movie because they do those movies. There's a movie, or not a documentary, I should say, about R. Kelly, which we saw. There's one about Puffy. If you look at it on the streaming services, there's one about R. Kelly, Chris Brown. Like, they got everybody out there. They'll just go to her and be like, "We want you. I want you to do this, or we'll pay you a bunch of money if we do it with you." You think she's not going to do it, especially if it's an opportunity to talk negatively about Puffy? Even though what more is there? Even though I think there's more, but what more is there that we don't know? She could be saying anything. Who can corroborate at this point, right? But child, what do I know? Um, Upper Man said this is week one. Just wait till they dig up. Somebody had his picture up, and that man went ghost real quick back in the day. I would love to hear what Farnsworth Bentley has to say. He was there holding an umbrella for years. For years. I said, I don't understand why the hotel is paying her after all this time and that location being closed. I don't understand it either. They just trying to look good in the public, if you ask me. Just like all the people that went and said, "Oh, we doing DEI. Oh, we doing DEI," and then here comes Trump saying, "Oh, we done with it now." They like, "Oh yeah, we done with it now." Oh, I thought y'all cared back here. So, child, just to placate the fucking public. K2, also the government has to prove the case. They are charging Puffy for. If they can do it, Puff, what you think they can do to the regular guy? Right. That's what they were saying too, is that it's the onus is all the defense has to do is here we go again. You see some Negroes, and what do you hear? Music. Nice. Oh, come on, niggas. I love being on Sea-Doos, y'all. Now I get in this water to do a Sea-Doo. Love them. I want one of my own. Shoot, I want the sound system too. You be out on the water, listening to Puffy. Well, if I got it, hold on. Okay, I finally made it to Starbucks, and I'm gonna try that chicken jalapeno. Oh, let me know. Oh, let me know. Mike said she better not make a book. She'll be like Kim and Andre Harrell. Uh-oh. Oh, allegedly. Allegedly. Can't see past this Sculpture. I wonder if he's getting off or they coming back. All the time the colors pull up, you hear a bunch of music, child. Here they come. Oh, look at this big ass boat. Give me a ride. That look like oh, that's nice though. It look old, but it's nice. The yachts is pulling up now. He just out here. They just out here with the music blasting, just like if he was in the car. Turn it up, turn it up. Cassie create a victim Ventura. Ah, shout out to Switchblade. Yeah, yeah. See do, see do. Okay. Well, at least black people are out here on the water. I love to see it. Shout out to them. It's getting breezier out here. It's getting like crazy, crazy breezy now. That was a big gust. Now it's getting a little cloudy. I think the air clouds is gonna rain. It don't look like it over here. Can you look over here? It's getting a little dark. Um, Most of these hotels are connected to major corporations. That 10 mil is small change. It avoids negativity. Oh, that's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. Petty, I got the link. How can I send it to you? You gonna laugh. You can send it to me on Instagram actually, MESSYMICHON. Just send me a DM. I'll look for you for it. Chelsea, you're messy, okay? You the nerve. You are messy. She said I'm gonna laugh my ass off if they start playing me and you. Woo! But I like the song. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I do like that song. I think she's a beautiful woman, but she's also responsible for her actions. Harmonized. There hasn't been any negative publicity. If you ask someone the name of the hotel, they would have to look it up. All right, thank you, Petty. Definitely, definitely. Intercontinental hotel. That could be anybody. This a intercontinental. When I hear that, I think of IHC. Is that Hilton? International Hilton Corporation. Is that what that stands for? Mm, I don't know. See this thing? I think this thing is to use to feed the birds. I think. Okay, Petty Belafonte. I see you. Um, maybe not. Maybe not. You're probably not allowed to feed these birds. Ducks. That man's still up there singing, playing music. This must be his job. Um, Shout out to the black couch up in here, up in here. I see you, boo. Come on, Jamaica. Jamaica mine. I hear that music. Shout out to Jamaica mine. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. I will show y'all them girls, but I don't know if they minors or not. I know y'all want to see some women, but they look like they might be minors. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. IG, IHG, Hilton, Hyatt, and Marriott basically own all the hotels and motels. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, they don't want I mean, they got the bad publicity already, of course. But you know what? They probably looking at that thing, like I said. That dude came up there, security saw the room and just left, but she didn't. Now, of course, they're gonna blame the hotel that she didn't leave instead of blaming her. Look at this boat. This boat is long. I wonder if that's the boat that Gilligan and them was on. I'm about to go over to that store and buy me a new T-shirt. Then I'm gonna go sit at the bar at this chop tank. What time is it? Oh, it's 3:30. Yeah, before I leave. So anyway, y'all. Uh, what am I say? Again, who has said anything about the hotel? That video is from. The only reason we know about it is big money is the trial. They are handling it in advance. I'm sure. Like just because we're finding out about it, it was under wraps. They got paid off back then, and that don't look good for them. Now it's coming out with a longer version after the chopped up version, and now you see that the security guard didn't secure anything, or technically, I guess you could say that was his job to handle it, and he didn't. So they was like, "Yeah, girl, let me go ahead and offer you some money so you don't come sue us like you did Diddy." I can see that. Yeah, nobody was talking about the fact that that video was edited badly. I talked about it, but no, nobody else. I watched that whole 15 minutes. That's why I'm like, girl, you didn't even leave. The man was there. The people to clean the room or whatever the hell it is that they do, you didn't leave with none of them. You didn't sit up here and start talking about, oh my God, I gotta go. He is not letting me leave. You stayed. Y'all, they want to see what they want to see. That's all. They want to see what they want to see. But anyway, yeah, I'm about to go because phone is on 20% anyway. I'm about to give me something to eat so I can take care of my ass home, get in the bed, because that's what I'm gonna do. In a bed that's not made up. Okay. But anyway, let me see. Woo! Shout out to y'all. Where we at? Shout out to y'all. Oof. I'm on the step about to fall up. On the step about to fall. That ain't good. Anyway. All right, y'all. I appreciate you. I see you all tomorrow. The live stream tomorrow. Earl wants me to do Gremlin Night. JP wants me to do Kendra G. Oh my God. Why? Lord, 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 why do we want to do this to me? I think he wants me to get all riled up, but we'll see. We doing something tomorrow, right? So I see y'all. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. I see you all on the next one.